So for a $200 investment, we are real pleased with how this is going so far. We've had multiple nights in the 20s, which is very unusual for us, and the citrus has done very well. Hey everyone, it's Keith from Home Right. Today it is December 16th. About 2 months ago, we did a video on a greenhouse kit that we had put together, and around the same time, I also built this one here behind me. There's a lot of different low-cost greenhouses out there. This one happens to be from Outsunny, and I'll leave this exact model in the description below. So today I want to talk about why we ended up making this purchase, how the build went, modifications that I felt we needed to make, the overall costs that were involved, and our first impressions here after 2 months of use. So the reasoning for me to make this purchase was that I was looking for something that I could use as dual purpose. And what I mean by that is that I needed some place in the wintertime where I could overwinter my citrus, but then when it became spring, summer, and fall, I wanted to be able to remove that cover, replace it with some form of shade cloth, and then turn it into an area where we can do our plant propagation. As far as the build is concerned, it was real simple and straightforward. It's pretty much a snap together system with a few nuts and bolts that you'll put in just to help secure it in place. All the parts are labeled, instruction manual made it real easy and simple to follow. I was able to build the frame by myself in about 2 hours time. I would suggest that when it comes to putting the cover on is that you're going to want 2 people just to make your life a little bit easier. So before I get into the modifications, let me show you here on the outside this Outsunny model and what it comes with. First, there's 2 sets of zippers on the front. The far zippers will get you open up the entire door completely, but one of the things I like is that if you just open up this inside zipper, you can lift up the entire door, and it is screen protection throughout. So you can still get good airflow, but keep pests out. The front also has this one single window that is all Velcro on the sides. You can open it up, and then they've got some tie strings here if you want to just roll it up. Now on the sides here, on both sides here, there's 3 windows following that same Velcro. You can roll them up, they're all screened on the other side. But then the other thing is on the left hand side there, and over there is a zipper that goes right up to that cross area, so you can roll up that bottom 2 feet just for good airflow if you want to. Now on the back, it's just a solid piece of the plastic. Probably would have been nice if this could have had a window in here too, just to give good air circulation. Now there were 2 modifications that we made. One was to help stabilize the frame, and the other was to create a natural heat source. And the frame is very lightweight, and while it does provide some tie-down straps in the kit, I would recommend building a small frame at the base and along the sides. The base was made using these 5/4 deck boards that were screwed together. The box was made to fit inside of the metal frame, and then in order to hold this frame to the box, I just used some of these electrical conduit clips and then just screwed them in. Now this 5/4 deck board gave us the weight at the base that we wanted to help hold this in place, but we still had some issues with the top of the frame being a little flimsy. So to solve that problem, I took these 2x4s and I attached them with a screw right here at the top. Cut an angle to match and line up with the structure and existence of the tubing. And then at the bottom, ran some screws into our 5/4 board. So I located this 2x4 right in the center of the 2 cross pieces that came with the kit. You got the one here at the top, and then you've got this other one that's over here on the side about 3 feet high. So I just took the halfway point and I installed this 2x4. Now the last step that I did was take this strip of wood here that I cut down, and this is just to also help with this plastic right here. I attached it to the side here, and then as I was coming across, wherever you see these structure pieces of the tubing, I ran a screw down through the top into that. I came all the way across to the 2x4s that are on the back and did the same thing of attaching it to that 2x4. Doing that gave me a much more solid structure. For the flooring, I added this heavy-duty weed fabric that I picked up on Amazon. And one thing I did was on both the sides and the fronts here and the back, I extended it out an extra about 6 inches or so and just tucked it underneath our box. For a basic heat source, we're using these recycled barrels that I filled with water. The objective here is that on a sunny day, the water temperature will increase, and then during the course of the night, when things cool down, it will slowly help keep these plants warm enough. And that's why we put a lot of these pots as close as possible to the barrels. So far so good. You know, as you can see, with multiple nights in the 20s, the citrus is still doing just fine in here. So most of the citrus in here is only about 2 years old. There's a couple of them that are 3 years old, and there's one that's only a year old. Now what we've got is, we got some Myers lemon right here. These here are Valencia oranges. These are our kumquats, which this is probably our oldest plant. This is why we're starting to get these fruits on it. Along the back we've got our key limes. This is a cutting from that first key lime we got going right there. This here, most excited about, this is the Caracara orange. It's only about a year old. Really excited about this one, hoping that maybe in the next year or two I can get that into the ground. And then we got probably a lot of duplicates over here. More key limes, more of the kumquats here. We got some Eureka lemons right here. Some are doing better than others. Honey tangerine, of which I'm struggling with this one guy, but he's doing okay. And then another Myers lemon. As far as the cost is concerned, I got this on sale for $110. Now I'm seeing it on Amazon and Wayfair for about $140, so just keep that in mind. The lumber came in at $55 and the heavy duty fabric was about another $30. I got the barrels for free, so that's another cost you may have to consider, but our total cost for this setup came in just under $200. So for a $200 investment, we are real pleased with how this is going so far. We've had multiple nights in the 20s, which is very unusual for us, and the citrus has done very well. We've also had some high winds, and the structure is holding just fine. Now, I also like the fact that I'll be able to take that cover off real easily, replace it with shade cloth, and then I can start plant propagation once we get into the spring season. So the only negative I have is that they used Velcro on the side windows instead of having a zipper, and I'm not so sure how long it's going to hold up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you got any questions or suggestions, please put them down in the comments section below, and we'll see you on the next video.